Autumn Prepper here, and I'm going to do a series, hopefully, about country versus city. I'm now officially commuting between Pennsylvania and Long Island so that I can keep my business in in Long Island, and have my world in Pennsylvania. So it's basically country versus city, and I was thinking about the different things that you do in the country versus the city. And when you're like me, right now I have 4 dairy goats, a horse, 5 cows, a pig, and my pets, and the quail. And, the dishes and bowls and pots and pans, everything that I use, a lot of times gets interchanged between the animals and, human stuff. So, in order to kind of prevent cross-contamination and disease and stuff like that from spreading, in my sink here is a bucket, is a little bowl, little rubber bowl. It's a pet bowl. And every single morning, I take, I clean it out and I add a bleach tablet to it. And that sits there all day. And when I go to do dishes or whatever, the first thing I do is I take my sponge, I dump it in the bleach water, I squeeze it out, I put soap on it. Ooh, dirty sponge. Sorry to show you that. I just did a pot. I squeeze it out, whatever, put soap on it, and, commence using it for whatever I'm using it for. Especially after I milk the goats, you have to be super sterile with, well, not super sterile, I'm sorry, I take that back. But, the strainer that you use for your goat's milk, the bowl that you use, the jars that you use, you want to clean them. You want to make sure that, that they're relatively as clean as you can make them by hand washing. So I just wanted to show you this little tidbit. This is a country thing. And another thing you also do is when you've got livestock and you live in the country, you're going to have flies. You're just going to have flies. If I leave a door open or a window open that doesn't have a screen on it, oh, good Lord, the flies come in here. So, I'm forever trying to clean up the, the fly stuff and wipe down my counters and try and keep everything from just getting cross-contaminated. So this is just a country thing. I don't do this in the city when I'm in Long Island because the water is chlorinated. So I don't find that I need to do it. But here, this is spring water that I have coming out. Not that showing you the faucets means a difference, but I have spring water, and there's just a pump. And if you go into my spring and you look, you're going to find, sometimes snakes, birds, salamanders, frogs, the occasional floating mouse. There are things in your spring. It just happens. You're in the country. So that's another reason for constantly using bleach water whenever you're wiping down using your sponges or your rags or whatever. All right, country versus city. Take care.